Let's talk about Terry. Terry McLaurin, Devin,
Yep.
Commanders fan.
Requested a trade.
How you feel about Terry McLaurin requesting a
I'm not
trade?
scared.
Is it a tactic? Like, you think it's bullshit or you think it's real?
No, I quite honestly think that this is real unless like they're so far off in terms of money. I can't tell from his wants that if he wants more years on his contract or if he wants more money. Because what?
Hmm.
He's what, 29, almost 30.
So you think that if they gave him the same amount of money for a 4 year on a 1 year, he'd go, no, I want to play more football. No, he
No,
wants
no,
more
no, no.
money.
I'm saying like if he took a lower annual and say got a 5 year contract instead of a 3 or a 4 year contract because he is older. I don't know if he wants guaranteed time in the NFL or if he wants a lot more money.
Money. He's
Probably money.
30. He wants one more big bag. He's 30 years old. He wants one more big bag. He
But
wants a three
I can't
year
tell how
fucking
far off they are. Now, granted, I don't think we're dumb enough to trade him. Like, if anything, this could be a sit out that boils off into the season. Um, but again, at the same time, we've talked about this before. I don't know. Like, he's very important to this team. But if we look, like, currently, we're not a win now team. It's cool that we're good right now, but we're not a win now team. This team has a lot more work to do to get to a Super Bowl level. Um, so, I mean, again, we're going to have a good season if we have Terry. We might have a slightly worse season if we don't, but we shouldn't be, at this point now with Jaden, we shouldn't be basing our future around Terry. So if this is some bullshit deal that Terry's trying to pull, then fuck off. But the other problem is that if they're just fighting over a few $1,000,000 because the ownership wants to be cheap after they came in and planned to be different than Dan Snyder, who's never paid anybody, then that's just some bullshit and we need to pay him. But
you know the I don't know. I'd call it a good problem because of the situation you're in now with Terry. The good problem with your team is how well y'all did last year. Y'all aren't win now, but we could. It's
we
like
could.
y'all are we don't have to win now, but we could. Like, y'all saw what we did last year. Like, we might be able to fucking, like, I'm
But
saying
again, it's
the
one of
last
those like it's a lightning in a bottle type of season. Yes, it's awesome that we're good, that we were that good that year. But it's not like we're
if you
rooted in like you guys are, like where you guys aren't gonna have a bad season. Like your season is Super Bowl or bust. Like you guys aren't gonna have a season where you're under 500. Like you guys are a
but
good team. You will win a ton of games. You will win the North unless the Bengals are good. Um,
but here's
with
here
us, it's
here's the
like
problem though.
maybe.
But with you guys, you're almost causing you're making it a lightning in a bottle scenario. If you if you pay Terry and get to keep him for the rest of the prime that he has, then you keep the lightning in the bottle. I mean,
I know, but how
you
good
have
is the
more
lightning
lightning.
in the bottle?
Better than asking fucking Debo to
Like,
be wide receiver one.
agreed. But again, when we look back at where expectations were before last season, it was nowhere. It was maybe you'll win 7 games, maybe you'll win 6 games.
But
So
it's not
it's not
anymore.
like we're meant to be where we are, especially at
But
this
it
point in
can't be
our
that
rebuild.
anymore.
Huh?
But we've seen what Washington was able to do and what they're able to accomplish. So now it's going to be a major backpedal if they get rid of Terry and then also fall off. Because now it's going to be, well, what the fuck? Where are we?
Yeah,
It's the opposite of CJ. Shit, they got him a bunch of artillery year two, and then they shit the bed, and it was
yeah,
like,
exactly.
wait a second, what's going on with this sophomore slump with CJ? I I I want the fact that Jaden Daniels the way that he's fucking the trajectory of his career right now, he needs no type of roadblock, and that would include losing the best
Agreed.
receiver he has to throw to.
Agreed. But
And
can
I
we put
think
an end
Washington,
to the negotiation of contracts before the contract is over?
no,
Why
then
not?
everybody will be free agents.
Totally fine. Like, why are we
That's the point of
sitting
a
out the year before your contract's up?
well, because okay, so well, it's the same thing with like Micah Parsons. He wants a TJ Watt bag, right?
Yes.
And if 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 Dallas can give it to he wants Dallas to give that to him now. He thinks Dallas owes that to him. He thinks he deserves that. He wants Dallas to give it to me right now. Because I'm still on contract, I can leverage not playing and fucking y'all, and I'm gonna not play until you pay me.
Well, there's a simple
And,
solution that the owners don't do, which is I'll talk to you next year when your contract's up.
but
But
that's
that's
like,
better than losing Micah in a trade for a fourth and a fifth, or a first and a third, or whatever the fuck
but
they're
it's
going to
not.
get for Micah in a trade.
But it's not though, because you're locking it at the. We're acting like it's just the player winning something. It's no. The Cowboys are guaranteeing that they're going to have Micah Parsons in the future.
No,
But these are the demands. He wants to
agreed.
get paid.
But
Um.
then he came out with
So,
this whole spiel about how Dallas sucks and whatever, and they're a
oh,
bunch of
we're gonna
pricks
talk
and all
about that
this.
too. We're gonna hold on. I got some Terry Landon spots, buddy. If
No,
you
you
thought I
don't.
was
Get the
done talking
fuck out
about
of here.
Terry, yes, I do. I got some Terry Landon spots because the number one team that needs Terry, Devin, the number one team that needs Terry, we talked about him last episode, bro. It's the Los Angeles Chargers. They need a
No, no, no,
receiver.
no. They got
They
Keenan Allen.
they who?
They're about to get. They're about to re-sign Keenan Allen, so they're good.
Oh,
They're
okay.
good, brother.
So they need Terry McLaurin, and if you could throw Terry McLaurin and have Lad out there, and maybe Najee's eye, is good. Now we're talking an offense that maybe we can get the ball down the fucking field a little bit easier. Maybe
Yeah.
we can use Justin Herbert's ability as a great quarterback and like not just be a run dominant team with a terrible defense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think
They still have a bad
lack.
defense,
No, they do have a bad defense.
like really bad.
And that's a problem. Like that is a problem. So they're not gonna be able to just rely on the run next year. They're gonna be down 2 touchdowns every game. Every possession, they're gonna be down 2 touchdowns. And if they're not, they're gonna have to be playing like they are because eventually they will be.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be down 2 fucking touchdowns. They have to go up 14. They have to go up 14-0 just to not be down 14-0.
They made
All
the
right.
playoffs last year.
Yeah, so did Denver, but I'm not fucking like
I
excited to
agree.
watch them play. I don't know. It's like not like,
Yeah.
oh man, Bo Nix is really slinging that bitch.
He
No, they just had the
was.
best defense in the league. No, they had the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
Or one of, if not the best. I don't know, wherever you want to put
But
them.
no, I mean,
Um,
back to Washington for a second. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. I mean, yes, we want to keep him, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth risking the entire team for him.
I think that you could take 4 veterans that are on that roster and say that Terry's more important than like 4 of them, all combined.
Yeah, I agree.
Bobby Wagner, Zach Ertz for sure. Like if you right now like gun to your head, like do we have to get rid of these 2 or Terry? Okay,
I'm getting rid of
we're
Zach and
keeping
Austin
Terry.
Eckler long before I'm getting rid of Terry.
So I mean, yeah, and I don't even know who else you could throw up there, but no, I'm not gonna say that
There's a
because
good few guys we could throw out.
you might you might throw a running back out and go. We don't need you. But who knows? I think if he wants to get paid, he could go. There's Indianapolis. Vegas just fucking cleared the bank. They just got some money back out of Christian Wilkins, but in terms of winning anything, he ain't doing it in Indy or Vegas. I will
That's the
say,
other problem. It's like there's not a lot of winning teams out there who are gonna pay what he wants.
if this new Washington management or ownership
Ownership.
is I don't know, if they're like better and they're like, I don't know, moral their moral compass is cool, I guess. Maybe they send him somewhere where they help him out in his career. But if they like hate the NFL, if they hate the NFL and want to see the NFL burn,
We're
there's
not.
two teams he goes to.
No. Buffalo or
One
Kansas
is the
City.
obvious Kansas City Chiefs.
We're
It ain't
not.
Buffalo. It ain't Buffalo. If they hate the NFL, they pull a Freaky Friday. They pull the Uno Averse card. They go, thanks for Debo. We'll give
Oh,
you Terry in
fuck
return.
no.
And
Hell
we
no.
send Terry
We would
to
trade.
San
No, we would
Fran.
trade Debo back. Which I'm.
Which
Can you
help
double
which
trade somebody?
I
Yeah,
don't think so, but healthy,
trade.
that offense would be fucking ridiculous. Fucking Terry, Brandon, Ricky, George, Christian, like no, that don't even talk to me. But
See,
that would
but
be like
is
a fuck
getting
you to the
traded
rest
gonna
of the
help him
NFL
get a
fan base.
contract?
Yeah, wherever he gets traded, I'm assuming he's going to get paid. He's going to get traded somewhere where they're going to pay him. He's not. I don't. It's the same thing with like Fuck, I had the example in my head. I couldn't think of
But
it. But it's
how
like
many
no, you're
teams are gonna give a
where
30-year-old a long-term contract?
it's not a long term contract. It's 3 years and a whole bunch of money. But it's not. We can't just pick Terry McLaurin as the person to go. He's the one that's not getting paid. All these fuckers that don't deserve it or deserve that much are getting paid. Terry deserves what he's asking for. If he's as long as he's not asking for like what Jamar Chase is making, I think it's pretty
I don't think
reasonable.
he.
Because I don't know what he's asking for,
I think we would have heard if
but
he was asking for Chase money. Can you pull up what he's making now?
I think we did. I thought we did, but
I
yeah, I'll
can't
pull up
remember.
Terry. Let's see, Terry McLaurin. Yep, it was in the history. Terry McLaurin contract,
Fire.
3 years, 68. 68 over 3 years.
30. No, 20.
I mean, how does that sound? How does that sound to you?
Sounds like.
No, 28 over three or 68 over 3 years. He has
Yeah,
an average salary of 22.7,
yeah.
22.8 if you want to average up. But I mean, I don't know. So and
I mean, for the
what's Jamar
current market,
making?
not great. Because Garrett Wilson
See,
just
but
got
what
30.
really did it? I was just gonna say what really. Okay, Jamar is 161 over 4,
No,
so 40
Jamar's
million a
making
year.
40 plus. Justin's making
There's a
35.
gap in between. There's a gap in between 22 and 40 where you can meet with Terry. I mean,
I think Terry wants 30.
all right, then throw
But
the extra 8 on there and
but Garrett Wilson is what, 23? You can afford to.
he's young.
He's very young.
He's young.
Justin
Um,
and Jamar are very young, and very very good, and they are franchise changing receivers.
mm,
Terry's borderline franchise changing receiver.
yeah, I was
I
gonna
really
say
don't care
the
about money.
Garrett Wilson.
I know Washington doesn't give a fuck about money. They have the money to spend. Like our teams, we have cap space. We're good. We
Yeah.
can give him 30,
Um,
but I don't know.
I don't know. The Garrett Wilson contract definitely like catapulted the like. All right, well, I'm requesting a trade if y'all aren't gonna fucking pay me. I'm out of
Yeah,
here.
no, that's kind of
Um,
when all this blew up. But I mean, it would have to be like a 2-year extension.
Probably 3.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
this
yeah,
team's gonna look
that's
way
fine.
different in 4 years.
Yeah,
Terry's
but
not
I'm
going to be a
saying
central piece of this team.
this is the rest of Terry's prime though, and I think it's gonna be useful.
I think it's 2,
I
maybe
mean,
3 years. So a 2-year extension, sure, on top of
all right,
next season
cool.
or this season.
Okay, but let's say it's 3 years. After the 2 years, you got an option to opt out or something. Or who knows? There's a
Yeah,
lot of things you could do with a
yeah.
contract. But more surprisingly, I think than Terry, or even more surprising than what Terry did, pretty much the same thing that Micah did. Micah
but worse.
Parsons. Micah Parsons requests a trade from Dallas and drops. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't read it. It was 3 like iPhone notebook size pages
I saw bits
of
and
like
pieces of it. I didn't see.
I saw like quotes pulled out. The biggest one to me was I guess they asked him if he would take a pay cut if they traded for Myles Garrett.
Really?
And he said that he would take a pay cut, but then asked if Myles Garrett would take a pay cut and said that he should be making more than Myles Garrett if Myles Garrett comes to Dallas.
It's fair.
I don't know if like maybe just like because of how his career is just dying in Cleveland, Myles Garrett
No,
is
Miles.
still like I don't know, top 3 defensive player in the NFL. Like he's worth more than Micah Parsons today.
Right now, but Miles is their future on defense.
Micah.
He is their defensive star. He will be DPOY quality at some point.
Maybe.
Potentially.
But I'm saying Myles Garrett isn't gonna not be in like no, Myles Garrett is a freak of nature. Like he is somebody who like no, he's gonna be fine for a while.
No, of course. But they didn't.
Like I just saw a clip of him coming off the line like on training camp. Like he looks like
he's
a
moving.
rookie. Like
he's moving like he's about
moving.
to flip a Porsche. He did that.
Okay. There you go. If he's still flipping Porsches, he's playing.
No, like
he flipped a Porsche driving it. Cool.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I
thought like
he didn't flip a Porsche over with his hands. What the fuck was I saying? No. Micah deserves to be paid. I mean, for whatever reason, the Cowboys aren't going to pay him. He's probably asking for Myles Garrett or TJ money, but they also shouldn't have brought that up. They should not have brought up taking a pay cut before they even had potential to trade for Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
That should be an after-the-fact type of deal.
But then at the same time, it's like if they went like, will you take a pay cut if we trade for him? And he's like, yeah, as long as I'm still like making more than Myles. And Dallas went, oh, yeah, that's what you're gonna ask for in a month? Holy shit!
But at the same time, they didn't trade for Myles Garrett. Now he doesn't need to take a pay cut, so he's probably asking for Myles Garrett type of money.
Oh, and he's definitely asking for TJ Watt money.
Of course.
1,000% is asking for that type of money.
But then he goes out and tries to say, oh, they're having backdoor conversations and saying this and saying that and whatever.
Wait.
I don't know.
Hold on. Like, the head office of Dallas?
They were saying that Micah said that he had to negotiate without his agent present or something. Like he wasn't allowed to have his agent present for negotiations.
There's no way that's true.
I don't know what the whole thing is about. I don't know if anything Mike has said is correct or not, but he was, again, saying that his agent was not allowed in the negotiations.
Well, if we just want to talk like on a legal standpoint, it's like
that's his agent.
You can't say, no, you cannot have an agent during this meeting.
Well, then he used Jerry Jones' real name. He said Stephen Jones. Is his name Stephen?
Is that just not his kid?
Does he have a kid?
I'm sure his kid worked. Does this kid not fucking work? I mean,
I bet his kid works.
I mean, here, yeah, I was about to say, we probably know exactly who Stephen Jones is, and we're just acting dumb. Stephen Jones is the co-owner, executive vice president of his dad. It's a kid. It's his kid.
Okay, I got you. Right.
Director of player personnel for Dallas Cowboys. He's the eldest son of Jerry Jones.
Gotcha.
He's the.
I sound stupid.
Okay, so
I thought Jerry Jones' real name was Stephen.
Hold on. And I'm pulling this card for like I'm using this. This is my proof right here. For my fiance, I have one child,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a debate about whether he'd have a name or if he would be a junior.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost that battle.
You did.
But Devan, I'm gonna win the war because I said, you know what? That's fine. If we have a second son,
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I'm getting a junior. She's like, you can't do that. You're not supposed to do it to
You're
the
not supposed to do
second
it for your
son.
second-born son.
You can't do that. It wouldn't be fair. The
His
eldest
second-born son is a junior.
Eldest son of Jerry Jones is Stephen Jones. Stephen Jones' younger brother is Jerry Jones Jr. Give me that shit. Thank you, Jerry Jones. If there's one thing you did for me, it's helped me name somebody that I may not even create in the future after me.
You could have 8 daughters.
If I do, right here, I have it. Please, yep. God. I'm okay with having a daughter, but I don't want 8 of anything. I don't want 8 of anything breathing that I have to take care of.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I thought you were going to have a daughter.
So, Micah Parsons, though. Why are you hating on me? That is crazy.
I'm not. I'm joking.
Come on.
Oh boy.
I don't not want a daughter. It's just I wanted, if I had a daughter, I'd want a daughter to have a big brother. That's how I look at it.
You could make your daughter a junior.
No.
That's weird.
Can't. I don't really care. I don't do that. But they should. They should have a female version of that. Like if they want to be so like new gen
after their mother.
Well, I'm just saying it's like women fought to vote, women fought to go to war, like women fought for everything, but they don't care to name their daughters after them. Like they don't. I mean, I'll give her like the middle name. Like we can have. I'll give her like like middle name or something.
Yeah.
They don't care.
No.
There's more women who care about like I'm not. They're taking my last name than like having an opportunity to, I don't know, name your kid after you. But I don't know, maybe women just don't care about that. Anyways, Micah Parsons, maybe he'll get traded. We don't know, but where he could go, there's a couple places. And I hate to seem like a Chargers fan.
I think you are.
Once again,
I think that's your second favorite team in the league because of the Harbaugh connection.
No. The Chargers. No, I'm a fan of Justin Herbert. The Chargers have absolutely dropped the ball when it comes to getting Justin Herbert a receiver. But then what do? They lose Joey Bosa. So what the fuck do they need to do? Go get someone like Micah Parsons. Speaking of Bosa, who could play next to another Bosa in San Fran? Micah fucking Parsons.
Yep.
Make that defense a little more scary.
Yep.
In terms of getting paid, I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's not going. Like, there's no way Jerry's like, oh, we'll send him to Dallas or we'll send him to Denver or Baltimore. Like,
no. He
ain't coming here.
No.
New England has money. New England has a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
He is CJ Stroud's best friend. They do the podcast together. Dude, they literally do the podcast only during the season.
Yeah.
Have you not noticed that?
I have.
Like, no, it was like last year. It was like, man, hey, I'll see you tomorrow at the game. Like, when we were gonna have to play each other, or like, it's like, or like, whatever the fuck. It's like, y'all are in battle. Like, y'all are in mid-season right now. It's like after like
it's a new age
playing,
sports,
and then I don't know. It's weird. But
I can
think
see him
Micah
going
Parsons,
to the Chargers. The Chargers have the money to pay.
I mean, and after his whole rant, I mean, he's definitely gone, right? I mean,
no, dude.
No.
These Cowboy players have thrown fits, and they all have gotten paid. What Jerry created was the precedent of CD throwing a fit, saying I want out. Dak throwing a fit, saying I want out. All this shit.
But did Dak throw a fit?
Dak didn't really throw a fit.
Nobody went on Twitter and like wrote a novel about why they hate the Dallas, why they don't want to be a part of Dallas anymore.
CD has talked his shit, but they just go out and they pay him top dollar. Dak's the highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
CD helps, but Jerry loves Dak. CD helps Dak. Jerry loves CD. Jerry don't care about the defense.
The defense sucks, dude. But we also said that re-signing or extending Micah really doesn't change this team in any beneficial way.
I mean, they would be worse off without him.
They would be worse without him, but they're still not a contender with him. I don't know if their plan is to contend for a Super Bowl, but I don't know. With that money, you can go out and get guys who get a package of multiple guys.
I mean, I don't know. Okay, because they're the Dallas Cowboys, it's just so easy to say, really, regardless of what their roster looks like, that they're not a contender. But if I feel like if we took those glasses off and just looked at them as a team, it's like, I mean, they have, like, they're not contenders. You know, like if I look up at the board, I believe we did so we gave them a 17.5% chance to make the Super Bowl.
It's pretty low.
To make the Super Bowl. Yeah, but I mean, that's to make the Super Bowl. So, I mean, if they make the playoffs, I mean, I think that's pretty. I mean, I think if they have almost 20% chance to make the Super Bowl, then shit, they probably have a 55, 60% chance to make the playoffs?
Sure.
I mean, they were very depleted last year. I feel like maybe recency bias is kind of harming them because, I mean, Dallas is usually like, no, like they go 12-5 and then just shit the bed in the playoffs.
Well, they still have
it's like kind of how it goes.
Their running back situation. Obviously, they have Pickens now, so the offense is going to be a little bit better. But I mean, defensively, they didn't make any other moves, or did they? I don't know.
I think they're going with what's his name? Deuce. I don't want to get it wrong and sound like an idiot, even though I said Darius Washington earlier.
Deuce Vaughn.
Is it just Deuce? Because I thought Javonte Williams from Denver.
Okay.
He was Denver's running back last year, so they got Javonte Williams, which I don't hate. I don't hate it.
No.
Hold on. Javonte Williams. Okay, never mind. For some reason, I mean, fuck me, dude. What made me think that was a good pickup? He played in 17 games. You want to guess his stat line?
350 yards.
I mean, he just didn't start for Dallas, so that's the thing. So, I mean, you don't start for Dallas, or he didn't start for Denver. Sorry. So, I mean, I guess that would be the biggest reason why he only had 500 yards.
Nice.
So
didn't figure out their running back situation.
Right. Maybe I'm completely blanking on Denver's offense from last season, but there's no way that he was the starting running back and they only gave him the ball 139 times. Like, and that was it. Like, that was it for their starting running back. Can I pull up just real quick? I'm really curious, you know. I feel like, you know, Micah Parsons, it is what it is. I don't know where the fuck you're going. Or if you're even going to go anywhere. You'll probably get paid. Jerry Jones, I mean, you did say, I don't agree that you have to bitch to get your money, but you can easily just go like, I want to get paid a lot. And Jerry is like, okay, here's
Jerry's going to drag
money
it out
as you want.
and then say, okay.
No, that was their run game. Yeah. Okay. Javonte Williams was starting with 513 yards, 139 carries. Split that with Jaleel McLaughlin. 100 and McLaughlin. McLaughlin. Yes, McLaughlin. How the fuck you say it? 113 carries. So that's why we didn't mention Denver's offense, because they didn't really have much of an offense. Okay. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Anyways, Micah Parsons. I don't know. It was just shocking. I mean, Terry wasn't that shocking, but then Micah coming out. Like, I thought Micah was going to get paid.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I figured it just was I mean, I don't really know what the point is in waiting, but maybe it's just sorting certain things out. But
who do you think is more important to extend on their respective teams?
If Washington doesn't make up for Terry after this year, say they trade for him, and the next year or two, or let's say, and I'm looking. I'm looking in the future. I have no clue what it'll look like. But let's say the next 3 years will be the last 3 years of Terry's prime, and he will be the main, let's say, catalyst for. If you just looked on paper at Jaden Daniels' stats for the, it's like, hey, I need this amount of money, and here's why. I think Jaden Daniels, I think he's going to get a lot of help from someone like Terry McLaurin for just having a payday down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that he cannot or will not get paid without him, but I'm just looking at a scenario where I think there's more people that could be hurt with Terry going than Micah going, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
Terry goes and doesn't feel that, and they don't feel that void. And then Jaden Daniels has an off year, and then they go into the next year, and it's I'm saying if this rookie year is his best year, 3 years from now when they're negotiating, that's gonna be a topic of discussion. It's like, look, bro, you've not done anything. You have not surpassed your rookie season yet. In no world do I think that that's like, in my heart, I'm like, that's what's going to happen. Just the fact that could be something that could be a scenario. I'd be more worried about that than, all right, Micah Parsons wants to go. I mean, I don't, like I said.
yeah,
I mean, Dallas obviously would be worse off without him, but I'm not sitting here going Dallas is going to have a top 5, top 10 defense
yeah.
next
I
year
mean,
either.
it's a shame
With him,
that yeah, like they promised Jaden Terry over the next few years, and now what? You get 1 year with him after creating a great connection, having an incredible year.
yeah.
It would suck for Jaden's career, kind of rebuilding right after you had a good year. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think both guys are going to stay where they are. But
Ooh, that's I don't know. I don't know. They both like I don't know much about the owners this new ownership, I guess, with Washington, so I guess we'll really see. We'll know. We'll know with how they handled Terry, we'll know how shit's gonna be handled in the future in Washington. I'll say that for sure. I'm not too like I think Micah's probably gonna get paid just from what we've seen from Dallas. But now with
I mean,
Washington, it's like
it's also just a horrible way to start off your ownership run, is to immediately boot the best player this franchise has seen in a long time. So, yeah, I mean, that would really suck for. I mean, there would be calls for change of ownership the day after it happened. So,
yep.
For everyone's sake, hopefully we keep him. But I don't know. We'll see.